How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Saints / playing in week 2 of the Mythical Mayhem League up against Gaz, coach of the Jersey Venusaurs. You can see our team up above, their team down below, both teams ranged in speed order, of course, as well as 6 Pokemon that we are bringing and 6 Pokemon I think Gaz is going to bring. You might notice that there is a Pokemon missing from Gaz's side. Both teams have 10 Pokemon in this league, but his last Pokemon is Bonsly, which is like not coming. It doesn't matter, so we're just going to skip over it. Anyway, weather is going to be hella important here. Rayquaza, I think, is going to be a very, very important mon for us. Airlock is a really good ability. It stops a lot of the stuff that he's got going on. Stops Photosynthesis boost from Walking Wake. Unless they go Booster Energy, it doesn't quite stop that. But just stopping the ground benefits that Groudon gets is pretty nice too. And then we have Howl on Zacian, which I think is going to be pretty solid. We have a ton of physical damage output here, so getting some extra Howls off and getting some like choice banded boosts essentially on some mons sounds pretty sweet. And then of course priority is going to be really nice here, especially if we can get those Howls off to get the increased priority damage. Helps our team out quite a bit against this team. So anyway, we'll see what 6 he decides to bring in just a moment. Alright, here you are in the match, and it's a little bit similar to what we thought was going to be here. The only difference is no Articuno, which is kind of nice because there's no like freeze dry potential, which just helps us out a little bit. And then there is a Sneasel, which we just need to make sure that we can play around just because Sneasel means that we need to deal with Fake Out. And of course it does have Poison Stab into Zacian, so also have to be aware of that. But aside from that, I think... I don't know, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot up against their team. So I think what I want to start out with, though, is I want to start Zacian and I want to start with Entei. I think that these two mons are pretty solid against the team. And yeah, I think it's just a good place to be at the beginning. And then I think after that, I definitely want to make sure that I have a way of stopping the... whatchamacallit, weather. Yeah, stop weather. And I think we just need big damage output to kind of close off the game. And the speed control will definitely help too. So I think that's probably a good place to start. And then we'll figure out where to go from there. But I think these 4 will probably be pretty good. So good luck, have fun over to Gaz. Should be a pretty good game. We'll see what he decides to lead with. I can see a lot of different options. Klefki, I think, makes some sense. I think like Groudon makes some sense too. It really just depends on what they think they want to do. Okay, yeah, Klefki Mewtwo is not too bad either. So I think yeah, so we can't eat berries here. Not too bad. I think I want to just Snarl here. I think that's probably just good. And then I could go for like a Terra Dark. I don't think I necessarily need to do that. I think I'd rather just try to KO the Klefki. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. If I can like force a Terra on the Mewtwo, that's also pretty good too. Because we definitely have some really strong dark coverage that we could run here. But I think Snarl just reduces some damage output. I can see a lot of different options coming through here. I could see like a screen coming up. I could see a T-Wave. Metal Sound. Ooh, okay. So hopefully this Snarl will help out a little bit. Oh, and there's Scarf. Ah, okay. Good to know. So that means Qianpao should be pretty easy. Yeah, that just means Qianpao's an easy bring. And we do pick up the KO on Klefki as well, so that's also nice. Scarf. Interesting. And Psychic, not Psych Shock. That surprises me. So I'll just go Qianpao here. We lose Zacian, which is obviously a very strong one for us, but Reptar's got to be Groudon, right? No, it's you. Oh, that's interesting. And looks like Booster Energy. Okay, that's fine. So I think the play here, we know for sure that the Mewtwo's got to swap, right? It's a matter of which Mondo I think is going to come in here, though. I think I like a Icicle Crash. Actually, this is kind of tough now I'm thinking about this. I think I could like Icicle Crash Protect, but I don't really want to do that per se. I think I Icicle Crash here, and I think I could Terra Dark. I don't think that makes sense either. I almost want to scout a little bit. I just don't think I need to, though. Like, what are you gonna bring in? I'm gonna crunch this spot, I think. And that'll cover a Scarlet coming in too. Yeah, that's Scarf, so we're in a pretty good spot against that, I think. And Big Red's gotta be Groudon. Okay. So we'll for sure get the Icicle Crash here, which will be awesome. And they do Hydro Steam, so that'll probably pick out Entei. Yep. I was debating a Protect here. I just wasn't sure if they would try to Draco that spot to read a Rayquaza coming in. But Icicle Crash is gonna nearly KO, yeah. So we'll get Ray, and then I think with Ray, the play is... Yeah, Effective Weather is being removed is really solid. So I think I Protect and Protect. I almost want to just see what they're gonna do here. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Because I could see a Protect. Yeah, let's do that. I could see a Protect coming out from... Oh, they do still have Mewtwo as well, so I gotta be aware of that for a like a Scarf endgame here. I usually take off Mons as they get KO'd, and yeah, I wonder if I just should have Protected there. I was concerned about them reading a Protect and going for something else, but maybe it wasn't worthwhile. And you Protect that. Okay, that's fine with me. And we Protect. Okay. And everybody's protecting except Groudon. Does Groudon have Protect? Groudon also tries to Protect. That's very interesting. So everybody wanted to Protect this turn. That's kind of funny. I think I go Crunch here. And then I think I also Terra this and No, I don't think that's the right play. I think I Crash here. I think that's definitely the play. And then I think it's Terra and... do I Draco that spot? I don't think I want to Draco, actually. I think Air Slash is probably better, and then I'm looking to like pick off with an Ice Shard. Do I think they're going to Terra that? I kind of do. I'm gonna Earth Power. No, they don't Terra. Okay. So they have Terra Fairy as an option for Mewtwo. And we know it's Scarf Mewtwo also. I'm really hoping the Focus Sash on Chien-Pao is gonna help out, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, Hydro Steam. And we take that hit. That's kind of nice. We'll get the Icicle Crash KO here. So that's pretty solid. And then... We'll get an Earth Power hit here too. Okay, that's a good amount of damage. Okay, they have the Photosynthesis boost, so I can't... So they're going to be faster than both my Mons. And they do still have the option of Terra Fairy. Okay, so what option do they Scarf themselves into? I think I Protect here to scout that. I think I almost need to go with like a slightly longer game plan, I guess. Maybe, I mean, there's also the opportunity I could have like tried to play around a potential Scarf Mewtwo, but I did not expect to Scarf Mewtwo at all. I would have expected T-Wave probably a little bit more so than Scarf. And they do decide to Terra you. Okay. So if I had Sucker Punch, which I don't happen to have on this one, Sucker Punch would be pretty solid at this point. And I think I just protected both, actually. Yeah, I just wanted to scout a little bit of what they're going for. But I'm kind of in a pretty tough spot. Right. That's okay, that makes sense. And you have Earth Power as well. So Earth Power would KO there. Okay, so I think I'm kind of in a end game where I don't think I can win this. I could try to... I mean, do I even think that I could win? I could maybe try to crunch here. I don't know. I think that's probably the best way to do this. And I almost think I need a double protect. But can I even win if I get that? I mean, okay, other options I could go for. I almost think I need a double protect though in some way. So maybe I can crunch you and double protect on you. Does that do it? I don't think it would, because I think they kind of have a winning end game right now. You know what? I'll just attack. It's fine. Let's see how much this Terror Blast does actually. I have a fair amount of bulk on this one. Okay, we actually take that hit, so that's pretty solid. But we'll die to Earth Power here, and then the Earth Power would be able to KO the Rayquaza afterwards as well. Okay, so I think how do I want to play this then? And we pick up the KO. Okay, so it's just gonna be a 1-0, so that's not too bad, I guess. But like I said, I think the Earth Power is gonna be enough to KO Rayquaza here, and so I think we're at a pretty tough spot. Yeah, and I think my best play is a Draco, but I'm pretty sure Earth Power is enough. So I guess okay, so losing Zacian turn 1 was pretty rough, but I also didn't think of the possibility that they were going to go for what we saw. So I guess, how do I even play around that? I mean, I could obviously go with a different lead, right? Like I could maybe go with a Swampert lead. And actually a Swampert lead is pretty good against what we saw. There's no grass moves on any Mon, I don't think. I don't think there is, at least. And then as far as like what I could go for on lead as well, I could also lead with Entei. So like Entei I think is pretty solid. It's not so great in the back because of the Walking Wake. Like it's not really a great option against that Mon. I was a little concerned about the Unnerve, but not really much I could do about that with what I have going on here. I could also bring Cacturne in the back, which isn't a bad idea. Cacturne does pretty well against Wake. Not so great against the Fairy Terra, but we do have some pretty... I mean, the options are pretty solid, right? Maybe I just... What if I lead Cacturne? Is Cacturne a good lead? Start with this little dude? I'm kind of in on it. And then I think maybe I want to save for Zacian in the back, actually. So, how do I do this? I mean, the alternative is... What is the alternative? I mean, the alternative is to have Cacturne as a switch in afterwards, which isn't a bad idea, I don't think. So maybe actually it's fine. So maybe I just lead... No, I don't really want to switch that Mon out. Really? I could... Alright, what other options do I have here? Let's lead this. Let's lead Zacian. Let's have Cacturne. And then I think I've got to have Shenlong. God, that does not feel like the right combination. Like, I almost feel like I really should have this Mon somewhere, right? Is this the right play? Do I even want this Mon? Maybe that's the other option. Okay, what if we go with those two, have you and you in the back? I could see that working. That's a little bit more bulk on lead that I kind of like. I do still have good damage in the Klefki too, which was kind of maybe one of the reasons I was thinking about Entei. So let's go with this. But yeah, I'm that first game did not go well at all. I do kind of like Cacturne a little bit more here, so I'm kind of hoping that Mon can do a bit more for us. And then they would have to Terra, I think. Yeah, they've got a Terra, right? Unless they don't have Draco, right? That would be super weird. Do you not have Draco? Okay. That's not too bad. I don't think. Because I am kind of fine with a... I don't really want to switch in Zacian here. I'd rather do a bit more. But I do actually like this lead for Cacturne. I think I Spiky Shield just in case we have to deal with a Fake Out. almost want to double protect. I don't think that, oh, I think this one does have feint, actually. I could, go into this, I think. I'm so worried about like a feint play, actually. All right, let's go and do this. This is kind of a weird switch, you know, because there's like a Poisonmon in front of me here, and a Terra Steel option even. But I kind of think that this is probably a better play. Get the Spiky Shield off here, which will be pretty nice. And they do Draco. Okay, so that's what I was kind of thinking would happen. But I was... Okay, oh my god. I saw that coming out and I was like, wait, did it go after Zacian? That would be so bad for me. Okay, so I think I Sucker Punch here, and I also want to Psychic Fangs this spot. Because I'm kind of assuming it's going to be Focus Sash, and I'd like to pick up this KO. So let's go for that. I think that'll be good for me. And then, so they have Draco, Water Move, Steel Move, and Protect on Wake. Okay, so that's good to know. So we've got the full set now, which definitely helps. But I'm not quite sure. I mean, they could Terra Steel here. Like, it's not a bad play. If they do that, then... Okay, that's totally okay. I didn't go for that mon at all. We should be faster than the Sneasel, and as long as they've attacked, okay, good. That's good damage. And then Psychic Fangs will definitely KO this one. There's no way it lives. Okay, cool. So we pick up the Sneasel KO, and we end up in a pretty good spot here. So this is where it kind of gets interesting. So what are they going to go for now? I could see a lot of options. And they do go with you. Yeah, that's that's not a great situation for me. Okay, I really want to just Leaf Storm this. I mean, like, that's part of what this dude is here for. I think it's probably better that I Spiky Shield, though. I think it's Spiky Shield and Play Rough here. I'm almost expecting this to Terra. Like, I really think that it's going to now. And if it does Terra, what's my play? Do I Terra Water on this? It might be Terra Water. That might actually be the best play here. And then I think it is Play Rough. I mean... I think it is Play Rough you. This is so tough. Alright, I'm gonna go here. Okay, that's them. They're tearing. I think this is gonna be Terra Steel. I mean, it's just so good against me, huh? So I did Terra Water, which is definitely gonna help, but I wonder if actually, you know what, I'm kind of thinking now. I think the better play was probably Terra Water Howl. Not Terra Water Howl, Terra Water Snarl. I think that was actually better. Because then I could drop the special attack. Yeah, it was... Okay, that was 100% the play. The play was supposed to be Terra Water Snarl. Do you protect Groudon? Maybe Terra Blast. Okay, so I mean, at least I resist this now, which is good. But Snarl... God, Snarl would have been so good. Yeah, because Play Rough just doesn't do anything. And they Iron Head even. Ooh, okay, that's good. That's so good. Okay, this is actually fine. In that case, I think I want to... We're gonna try to Leaf Storm this dude. We're just gonna go for it. And I'm gonna Snarl here. I mean, part of the play is to like... Okay. I mean, dropping the special attack's good for me, right? Maybe I could have gone after Big Red with some more damage. That probably would have been better. Dragon Claw, that's not gonna do enough. Nope, and he's gonna take the Rocky Helmet chip, which Leaf Storm? Come on, baby, Yes! Yes, Cacturne! Oh my god, that's so good. And we take out the Groudon. He's got one mon left. The Wake is in at -2. Freaking Cacturne. So amazing. Alright, what do you got? You got Mewtwo? Alright, that's fine. We can figure this out. Ah, the Cacturne, you gotta love it, man. All right, how are we doing this? I think we go... I'm so hyped. That was so sick. I think the play is Spiky Shield. Let's figure out what he's gonna lock into. And then this mon is just gonna go down, honestly. There's no reason for me to try to save it. So I think I just Snarl here. And that should be fine. Oh man, that was so amazing. Freaking Cacturne putting in the work. You do Terra Blast. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. I wonder if... you go Psychic. Oh, okay, that's pretty good then. So, oh, that's amazing. So as long as I can take out this Wake, we just have the game. In that case, I just go... yeah, I can just go into this. Yeah, I can just go into this. Because he's gone Psychic, so like Psychic isn't gonna do anything, right? And then we just go, I think I just go Sucker Punch here. No. Yeah, I go Sucker Punch here. And I think I just go Crunch here as well. Because again, the Mewtwo can't do anything to me, right? Oh, that actually just straight up KO'd. Okay, well, with the crit. With the crit and the Sword of Ruin, that would have done it, so. Okay, cool, we're gonna pick up game 2 here. That's pretty sweet. Locking into Psychic is obviously amazing for me, right? Isn't gonna affect anybody. And this should KO. Okay, all right, so we managed to get game 2, and dude, Cacturne? Cacturne was the GOAT that game. That was so amazing. All right, so how are we gonna play this? How are we gonna play this? I think the play... God, the Cacturne on lead was so good. Do I just leave it? I think I just keep it going. I can't really see a reason for me to not use Cacturne. And I think now that we've seen a little bit more of the Entei, or the, not like we know the Wake set, I don't think Entei is really that good. I mean, it wasn't gonna be good anyway, right? But it looks like the best move for Groudon to hit Cacturne is, whatchamacallit, Iron Head, which is also really nice, because that just means it doesn't have, or Dragon Claw, right? We saw Dragon Claw, Iron Head, it's gotta have Precipice Blades, and then we saw Protect. So, okay, that's pretty good, right? We're pretty well set up against this team, I think. So to play out, I mean, I could go same lead. I don't hate same lead, actually. Well, okay, so I'm actually thinking of switching it up. I go with these two on lead, because then I don't have to worry about fake out as much. If they don't... Maybe I do... You know, maybe I go with this lead again. So my concern is if they... Well, actually, the... And you Terra... I mean, okay, I have a feeling I'm going to be using my Terra for Zacian again. I think there's a pretty good chance that that's going to happen. They don't have great damage into water types though, so like, it's probably just good, right? I do need to be a little careful about... Well, okay, so I do have... I mean, I have Sucker Punch damage if they lead Mewtwo, I guess. But I don't really want to deal with that Klefki lead. That Klefki lead was kind of tough for me to handle. And if they... Like, I don't have Protect to scout anything. If I try to lead with Zacian, I don't know. Maybe this isn't good. Okay, that's actually fine. So I think I kind of make the same play on the, yeah, I think I can just make the same play on the Sneasel, right? Like, I can break a Focus Sash, like, I don't need to find out if this is... And actually, I'm probably gonna Terra this, you know? So maybe... maybe I can just Stomping Tantrum. You... And why would I Stomping Tantrum that? I don't think that makes any sense. Honestly, Spiky Shield still makes sense, right? Let's do that. And then let's Terra Water. Well, do I need to? No, I don't think I need to. I think I can Sucker Punch you, and let's Terra and Psychic Fangs this, I think is the way to go. Let's do that. But I think Terra Water from my side, I think makes a lot of sense. We just like, I feel like I know the damage output isn't quite as strong. So it means I don't have Terra later in the game, but Zacian's still a really good mon, right? And I think it's probably just better that I have this. So I think Fake Out goes into Zacian. We're Covert Cloak for this exact reason. I'm going to get Sucker Punch damage. That's good damage into the Wake. Draco. Okay, we're going to take a lot of damage, but it is what it is. And then we should pick up the Psychic Fangs KO, unless they're Sash, which they are. So what are you going to do now? Maybe I should have Sucker Punched that because of the Sash. Okay. I mean, it's not that big a deal, right? So I think I just Sucker Punch this again, and I can just Howl. Oh, I could Snarl. And I could Snarl. That would pick up that KO. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. I like this a lot more. So we'll get some damage on the... And I mean, he's Draco'd, right? So, like... he's going to be at -1 already. He's going to lose the booster speed if he does decide to swap. Which is... Actually, it's really good now that I'm thinking about this. I could have probably gone for the Spiky Shield, and that would have put me in a pretty good spot, too. But I don't think I needed to. I think this is probably okay. The Snarl is actually kind of nice here, because like if he goes into Mewtwo, like predicting and like tries to maybe KO. Actually, I don't know. His turn is kind of tough, isn't it? Faint. Okay, so like you're gonna pick up the KO on yourself, I guess. And Draco's again. Okay. So Cacturne's going down. Wait, how did the Sneasel not get KO'd from the feint, or did it and I just can't see the little guy? Is he like... Wait, what? How did that happen? Did he not take Rocky Helmet Chip? I'm very confused, because feint is a contact move, isn't it? I feel fairly confident it's a contact move. I think I can go Ray, though. Like, let's get rid of Weather. He goes Rocky, which is you. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's admittedly not what I was expecting. I think I... Wait, what is your play right now? I'm not quite sure what he's planning on doing this turn. I'm gonna Protect. I think that's probably okay. And I almost want to Snarl. Is Snarl a good idea? I could also Howl, maybe. What would you bring in? I'm gonna Snarl. Okay, that's good for me, I think. What do you have coming in, though? It's Big Red. Okay, so no Mewtwo this time. And no Klefki. And of course, Weather isn't going to do anything. So you do Terra. And what's your Terra typing? I think it's Scarlet is Water. Okay. It's not too bad. So I'm potentially looking to Draco that spot this next turn. Yeah, I think Draco on the Scarlet is probably good. This obviously going to do anything just because they are they're both physical attackers here. And you have Wisp. Ah. Okay. That's not too bad, I don't think. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. So I think the Scarlet is definitely the one that I want to target here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I could Draco this. And I could also play Rough, which is probably going to be my best option anyway. I think that's the mon that I need to KO, though. Ooh, that's actually really good damage. Wow, that was Oh, you're weak armor. Oh, wait, doesn't that drop Spit F too? Wisp does not matter. I don't even know if I've shown a move. I've shown Earth Power, but like, this is not going to be a great time for you, because Draco does not care. Yeah, Draco does not care at all. And that's actually super good, isn't it? Now I do need to make sure I keep my my Qian Pao around, because Qian Pao is my way of dealing with the Walking Wake now that it doesn't have the boost. Oh, it would have the boost though because there's Sun. Okay, I also have to keep in mind. Dragon Claw, that's fine. It doesn't KO them. So what's the play now? I kind of want to protect, see what they're going to go for. Oh, for some reason I took off my own. I still have Rayquaza. So they're going to get the boost here. What's my play? I think my play is protect, and I think it is Howl. It's Howl. It's for sure Howl. Yep, because you're gonna protect that. Maybe I shouldn't have protected actually, but I think, has he used Terra? He used Terra Water. Yep. Okay, so then I feel like Ice Shard should be enough. And then I think with the Howl boost here, we can probably pick off the Walking Wake. Okay, Precipice Blaze, that makes sense. And do we dodge it? We do. Okay, that's huge. So one of the downsides of Precipice Blades, but it still just sucks when it happens. But I think my play is just Ice Shard this. And then probably just play rough. Here. Yeah. Protects again. Yeah, I think you have to do that because I think you need the double so that Ice Shard doesn't KO. Yeah. Or Sucker Punch, right? It's either one of those two is my options. So I think you have to go for... Ooh, we missed the play rough? Oh, we don't. Okay. Admittedly, I thought we might have... Yeah, we're definitely not taking that hit. Ooh, okay, so this is... I mean, this is not over, right? Like, there's still the chance that some moves miss. There's Dragon Claw to contend with. There's definitely some stuff that we gotta be a little concerned about. I think my play is mostly just to Earth Power though. I don't think I need to try to like mess around with, and I almost think it's just Psychic Fangs. Like, this is the worst power move, but it always hits, and I think I just want damage, even if it's not the most damage. Because I don't think that this has quite enough damage to take out Zacian and Ray. So as long as I can get some damage on it, fair. I mean, okay, hold up. If we're gonna try to play some Protect games, like, I can just Howl. So that also tells me that my Ray is faster because I was able to Protect first. So in that case, I think I just attack now. And if I think he's gonna go for a Howl turn, or a Protect turn, I can go for a Howl turn. So I think I just, I mean, Draco's my strongest move, right? I think I go for Earth Power on the first one. I don't think he KOs me in one hit. I have a lot of bulk. If he can KO me in one hit, like, I don't know, man, you got me. But I think I just take the Psychic Fangs damage. Ooh, that's a crit. Okay, that's a lot less damage than I wanted to take to deal. That's way better, though. If I had gone Draco, I think it would just be a KO, but that's okay. But now I can just attack with both Mons. They don't have enough damage to finish off both these, so I think we got it. Dang, that was a crazy game, though. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Psychic Fang should be enough here. All right, dang, good game over to Gaz. The Cacturne was so good that game, though. Just getting all that damage onto Wake was awesome. I think Walking Wake legit died to only priority damage. I think it was 2 Sucker Punches and an Ice Shard, which is just hella funny. That's so good. But Terra Water and Zacian, I was honestly in prep. I was very back and forth on it, if I thought it was good or not. And it ended up being probably the best Terra type I could have gone for, because I just don't think they had good damage into it, which is pretty sweet. So anyway, good game over to Gaz. The Scarf Mewtwo was huge, right? being able to take out Zacian on turn 1 like that was pretty scary for us to deal with, and I didn't really have a great answer to it. So I thought that bring in particular was pretty tough for us to handle, but you know, managed to pick up the win, which is great. And if you'd like to see some more of our content, whether it is VGC or singles, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.